News for you. I got some good news. I bought a surfboard. And I know what you're thinking. You already told us that, Tristan. We heard about this. No, I bought another surfboard. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Full Circus. My name is Tristan Sartoris, and this could be one of our last few rides here. And I'll explain that more later on and like at the end of the podcast. I didn't just mean to do that thing like, hey, stick around, we're going to talk about something later. It's not that big of a deal, but I will talk about the end. Whoa, you are on the edge of your seat. I can feel it. That was not planned. That was not freaking a preemptive strike. That was not premeditated. I had no, thought process going into that. But even just saying that myself, I went, whoa. What am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? It's so dramatic. There's so much build-up going into the end of the episode that now I can't wait to get through it just so I can find out what I'm going to say, man. I'm excited. But anyways, guys, I'm even more excited to have you back here with me today. Hope you guys are having a beautiful week, beautiful weekend. And, man, I got some good news for you. I bought a surfboard. And I know what you're thinking. You already told us that, Tristan. We heard about this. No, I bought another surfboard. Now, I don't own two surfboards, okay? Now, let me explain. I purchased a surfboard because, I'm not good with my money. So I bought this surfboard, and I was so excited. I'm getting ready for this thing, and I'm tracking it like a freaking over-obsessive parent. Freaking FBI. I'm a bloodhound. I can smell it in the air. I'm looking at it. It says, oh, it's in the same state. It's in the same state. It's coming down. We're only 2 cities away. It's in your city. It's getting near. And then it gets to my road, and I could smell it, dude. I'm serious. I could smell the FedEx, UPS, Amazon truck, whatever it may be. He's close. He's close, man. And I get an email. Phone cups up. Hey, your surfboard, it was undeliverable, so we're just going to return that back all the way, to Massachusetts, and we'll give you your money back. But anyways, thanks so much. Have a great day. I'm like, wait, what the heck, man? So I click the thing. I want more details, okay? More details. Why is it undeliverable? What is happening? It says more details. Could be for a plethora of reasons. Like, that is not more details. Telling me it could be many different things. Like, oh, it's too big, too size, driver, house, couldn't find it, locked, gate. I was like, there was just a freaking scroll of just details and reasons for the reasons that this thing was undeliverable, which I got no closure from. My contact was like, what's the deal? What happened? I don't know what's going on. And I was so excited for my freaking surfboard to get here, man. I was so amped up, right? And you knew that. I was talking about it. Now, granted, I lost a lot of money, but it was that important and that special to me that no matter the bad situation that I was having, I was like, you know what? Who cares? Who cares about money? Surfboard. But surfboard, right? So Amazon did not help me at all. I'm like, you know what? Screw this. Because in my mind, I was thinking, what if it was one of those freaking Amazon drivers, or it's like a DoorDash, your self-delivery is a gig job where you can deliver in your car or a box truck or whatever, and someone, either they were driving a car and they're like, we just can't fit this surfboard in here. What's going on? Okay, forget it, whatever. Or they had it, and like, oh, it's been a long day. I just want to, the game's on. I guess I'm just going to bail off. And they just shut it, and they just wrote, hey, undeliverable, can't get the surfboard. For whatever reason, they marked it. And if that's what happened, I'm on to you, man. So anyways, in my mind, that's the story and the narrative that I created immediately. As soon as I got the email, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Screw this kid. I'm ordering again. So I bought another surfboard, and now I was out so much money because I hadn't gotten the refund yet. But I was like, you know what? I'm stubborn. I'm going to get this freaking surfboard. Come hell or high water, which I will surf, I will get this. So I ordered it. We go through the same freaking whole steps. I'm tracking state. He's going through this thing. And I made sure to order it not through the Amazon-specific trucks this time. I was like, I'll wait an extra couple days, whatever it may be, because they were like, you want like our Amazon, whatever it may be. I'm like, no, forget that, because I don't trust you guys anymore. So whatever it was, I didn't even see the truck. It was FedEx or UPS or, something. I ordered it through them, and it came, guys! The freaking coveralls, whoever's rocking it, calves of steel, these guys, these soldiers, they've got my surfboard, man. I got a quick little video. You can watch it.
All right. If it's not neat for a surfboard, I don't know what is. Come on, then. Oh, what the frick? No. Hey, stay away from the knife! Dee-dee-dee-dee, gra-ta-ta-ta, gra-da-da-da. Why do I have this? I live in Ohio.
So I got it, dude. I've got a surfboard now, and it's the most exciting thing. I unboxed it. I'm feeling great. I'm practicing my pop-ups in Ohio. You know, I'm like, whoa. I'm sleeping on it at night. We're cozy and we're cuddling up, and that's really all I can do. Because I did buy a surfboard, and I live in Ohio, and I know some people are judging me. I know you're judging me. I know my own family is judging me. I know that when the freaking UPS guy was probably like, I'm going to buy a surfboard in Ohio. You know, people are like, why? And I don't know why. You know, I have it. I wanted it, and here it is. And I still will refuse to regret this decision, man. And I wanted to go try it on Lake Erie, which I haven't done yet because the weather's so crappy, man. It's so crappy that I just want to go out there, but it's freaking, what is it, right? It's Ohio weather. And speaking of that, man, it's just like summer doesn't even exist anymore. I think we're done with the surfboard. Are we tangent? We're moving on. Okay, all good. So anyways, yes, it's like summer doesn't even exist anymore as soon as you hit July. I got a pair of swim trunks, and they were a bit too big, and I've been trying to go back to the store like every single day or two, trying to exchange them for a smaller size. Now, this is not working out for me. Okay, still not, because I'm like, oh, okay, come on, not this day. My mom's like, hey, by the way, I think they're done. They're not going to restock. They don't keep doing surf gear. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? Like, yeah, it's just that after like July. Huh? What are you talking about? And the same issue, I'm realizing, connecting the pieces of my dots, that this happens every single July when I want to go buy in some nice pool, leisurely swimming activity gear, or what may it be. They don't have it. There was a time where we were going down the river with my brother and my friend, and we were trying to go get some floaties and some little tubes and whatever it was, right? And we show up there and like, hey, where's your swimming stuff? I can't really find it. We're walking through like 8 different stores. And like, hey, what's going on? Where's it at? And the guy says, it's August 3rd. We put that stuff away like 3 weeks ago. Do you want an umbrella? Because that's really all we can do here. Have you seen the weather? It's only rain and skies. And I don't know who controls the weather in Ohio, but it's really like that. I need some global warming or something in my area because I'm getting cold. We have a week of just freaking straight 60-degree weather. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's like, why? It's like there's just a little week and a half in June in Ohio, and like, hey, that's summer. That's all you get. Enjoy that, have some time, and then move on. Because the weather is just going to rain. I don't know who controls it. Poseidon, for sure, because that's all you get is water. So it's annoying, and yeah. So I want to surf. I want to buy swim trunks. I want to buy swimming gear, but I can't because it's July, and apparently summer already ended. You know, and I can only imagine somebody coming from out of state, somewhere that's nice or somewhere that's just not Ohio, where they have sun, and they show up, they're like, hey, I'm looking for a pair of sunglasses. Like, sunglasses? You won't be needing those. Like, wait, why? For the sun. The sun? We don't have that here. Would you like another umbrella? So yeah, that is Ohio in a nutshell. And I have my surfboard, and I'm just going to keep on paddling inside, I guess. That's the life of an Ohio surfer, man. You don't even get to go to the lake. You just stay inside, and it's a beautiful time. So, a little upsetting, but I can't tell you that I regret it yet, guys. I'm feeling good about it. What else is happening, dude? Oh, I went to go work with my dad. And so this was just like midday. It was probably like 1 o'clock. And I get a text. And he's like, hey, could you come help me out for like just a couple hours and do some sanding? Now, immediate red flag in my mind, which, listen, I'm fine to go help with my dad and aid and assist him in any way that he needs me when he needs me. But I had only slept for about 2.5 hours the previous night. Because, side note, I was having trouble sleeping because, like I said, I've got an overactive imagination, and my brain's just thinking of things that make me laugh, right? Now, my jokes don't always make other people laugh, but to me, I love me, dude, and I love my sense of humor, so my jokes always make me feel good. It's like I'm my own audience and the comedian. It's a stand-up stage, and I'm right there. I'm like, dude, keep it going. Another set. Do another one. Do another one. Encore. I'm like, okay, fine. Hey, I'm just sitting there trying to fall asleep, and I can't because I keep making myself laugh. I'm my own best friend. What's up, dude? And so anyways, what I was thinking about, I guess I will just tell you. I was thinking about like the verge of tears. Cause like, I'm like on the verge of falling asleep here. And then the verge word stuck in my head. I was like, oh, the verge. People are always like, I'm on the verge of tears. What is that? And I thought about that so much, and that kept making me laugh more because the verge of tears is such a freaking funny concept. To say, I'm on the verge. Listen, okay. It's already kind of absurd and silly to name your emotions anyway. I'm so sad right now. I'm so happy. I'm feeling whatever. It's like, yeah, I can see you. Okay, you don't have to tell me your emotions. I can see it. Glad to know if you want to confirm it. It's just kind of silly in the first place. But to tell me that you are on the verge of experiencing emotion is so hilarious. Because why? You just pick a side. You're on the fence. Oh man, I'm on the verge. I'm on the verge of tears right now. I could cry. I could. I'm not going to, but I could. I'm on the verge. I'm on the verge, right? So imagine if you were saying verge with any other emotion, right? Oh, I'm on the verge of laughing right now. I'm not going to. It wasn't that funny, but trust me, I'm on the verge, right? Hey, I'm on the verge of smiling. I'm almost having a good time. Just right in the middle. I'm not quite having an emotion, but I just want to let you know that I'm getting close, but I probably just won't go all the way there. Dude, if you're on the verge of being upset, I'm on the verge of, listen, son, hey, I'm on the verge of frowning right now, okay? You better get your act together. You better clean up. Imagine if your parents said, hey, just letting you know, we're getting close. I'm on the verge of frowning right now. I know I'm not doing it yet. I know you're not getting any signal that I'm actually experiencing this emotion. But I want to tell you, I'm on the verge of frowning, dude, so hard, man. I'm on the verge of having an emotion. And I love that thought so much, so I stayed up way too late just thinking about that single thought, man. And it still makes me laugh. I still love it, dude. So anyways, I was on the verge of feeling a little sad because my dad was like, hey, can you come to work for a couple hours? And I had only slept a couple hours. I'm like, okay, well, we'll see how this goes. And also, dads, right? When dads give you a time frame, it's usually, upwards of 400% that, right? If he tells me it's going to be 30 minutes, I know it's going to be 2 hours. So when my dad starts the freaking message off, when he initiates conversation with 2 hours or more, I know I'm going to be in it for the long haul. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? Here we go. This is family. I'm in it. Let's go. So I drive over there tired, and I'm still feeling pretty good, but I'm just scared of where that may happen. Like I'm not sleepy, but I'm on the verge of being tired. So I show up there, and then he has me sanding these ceilings, right? I'm holding this freaking 15, 20-pound drywall sander. I'm holding the ceiling. It's a big freaking ceiling. And long story short, I was there for 8 hours. Just and I'm grinding this thing out. He's like, hey, you can do this in 2 separate days. This is going to be a lot of work. And I'm like, no, I want to finish it now. And it was so hard, dude. And I went through my pace. I pushed myself through the paces, man. And I actually got sick. I freaking exhausted myself to the point of nausea, where I was like, oh, I can't. I had to keep sitting down because I got so dizzy and I hadn't been eating. I was just grinding because I wanted to finish this thing. And then I laid back down when I got home, still sick, for multiple hours. I'm like, I'm on the verge of throwing up right now. And and I thought about that thought again, and it's still, that was the thing that kind of woke me up from my sickness. So I was just like, oh, is that I looked up and I saw the texture ceiling in my room. I was like, oh, no, because I've been sanding that off all day. And I thought, I was like, oh, man, I'm on the verge. Oh, the verge. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's good. Hey, and I kind of cheered myself up, laughter's it's the best medicine, right? I started healing myself by thinking of my own jokes. So even if you stay up too late, thinking about a bunch of dumb crap and just silly little jokes, I don't know. I'm a healer, I guess. I'm a self-fulfilling, producing. I take care of myself in the best way. That everyone's preaching self-care. Self-care, dude. I got freaking knock-knock jokes to make sure that my body's running at the optimum speed and prime. And speaking of that, dude, the reason I probably got sick was that I was drinking energy drinks there. And I don't ever have energy drinks. I don't like them. I don't like having caffeine in general, just because I feel like if I start using it, I'm going to need it. And I'm afraid of that thought because I have so much natural energy, right? I'm just amped up. Like I said, I got so many jokes and making myself feel good and bouncy and feeling great. So when I saw these things, I was like, oh, it's these Bang energy drinks and they have all these different flavors. So I'm chugging them. Now I don't know how to use caffeine. I don't have a tolerance to it, but I'm like, oh, when this gets to my system, I'm probably going to be juiced up, right? Because I don't experience it. Now these things don't affect me at all. I don't mean just like people when they drink coffee, like the caffeine's just not affecting me like at all, you know? It's just one of those things. No, like I don't have a tolerance to it, but I really don't notice an uptick in any time I've ever had it, and I think that's because I have so much natural energy. It's just like, yeah, and I try and put some new caffeine, like there's caffeine molecules entering into my system, and my already caffeinated body, that's just natural caffeine, they see these things and like, hey, what's going on? Like, what are you trying to do? You trying to get into this body? Huh? You don't think we're taking care of this guy enough? And my natural caffeine chemicals start confronting this new caffeine. So they don't do anything. These guys have to walk away because they're freaking hostile. They're aggressive. I don't know why they are this way. But when the caffeine runs into my body, my already caffeinated system, my natural energetic body's like, hey! What? What do you think we're doing a good job here? What? Explain yourself, huh? What are you like? No. Wait, hey. We're just trying to help out. You know, he ingested us into our system. We're just trying to see maybe we can give you a little boost, huh? A little what? And I'm like, whoa, guys, come on! And they start barking at him, and it's just this crazy little thing. So I think that's what happens with the caffeine is I try to bring something in, and my body's like, whoa, wait, we have this taken care of, all right? What? Hey! We got this thing under control, okay? So save it, sail. Get out of here. Beat it. Take a hike. Get lost. Like, what? Listen, we mean no trouble, right? We mean no harm. He brought us in here. He's had 3 of these cans. He's experiencing all the flavors, which is why I drink so many. They're like, hey, why did you drink all 3 of the energy drinks? Like, well, there were different flavors. I had to try them all. But anyways, so I'm sending these things in, and they're not doing everything, so they just start battling. These little nerds get beat up by my natural energy. My body's like, hey, don't worry, Tristan, we got you on lock. We'll take care of this system better than ever. Crank it, overdrive. So I don't know what it is with the energy that's already in my body, but it just rejects anything that's coming from the outside. It's like, hey, listen, we got this thing. So yeah, dude. Whoa, okay, sorry. Listen, I didn't mean to intrude. Just he brought us. I don't know what the deal is. I didn't know you guys were gonna be here. By him taking this in, I just assumed it was empty. I didn't mean to. Like, it's occupied, buddy. He's occupied. So that's me, and that's my energy in a nutshell, dude. So yeah, I got sick from taking all those energy drinks, I guess. Didn't notice an energetic boost or burst, and it's just kind of pathetic. So I don't like caffeine for that reason because it doesn't do anything, and my body's perfectly fine with taking care of itself on its own. So what else happened, dude? What else? Ooh, dude, it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of breath to even explain how much energy I have, which is kind of a funny concept, to get exhausted while explaining how, not exhausted you are. Oh, dude, my brother's dog is here. My brother's back in town from Alabama. Roll Tide. Yeah, so he brought his dog, man, and he's working, and all of a sudden I'm dog watching again. And that just happens. I don't know why. You can take the man away from dog watching, but you can't take the dog watching away from the man, right? People bring their dogs to me now. How is this working? So he brings this freaking thing, and our dog is already a handful, right? Freaking Abby, she's crazy, she's a mutt, she's out of control. So they start bonding, and they're going crazy, constantly. I don't know if you can even hear them, but they were just going wild as I was recording. And it's so hard to control these dogs, because my dog just doesn't listen at all, just outright, just doesn't care. And that's just who she is, and that's fine. We've accepted her for what she is. But my brother Joey's dog, and to preface this, Joey and his ex-girlfriend, when they got this dog, they decided to teach it German. Now, listen, if you want to teach your dog German, do one command. Just one. If you want to do something cute, like, hey, watch this. He seats, and he does it. But to teach him a language that, one, they don't even know. They couldn't even do a German accent, I'm sure, if you ask them. So they have no reason to be doing this. But I get it, right? Who am I to tell you how to raise your dog? I didn't have a problem with this until I had to start watching him. So now I have this dog here that I'm trying to control. I already can't control mine. She's a lost cause, I get that. But now I have this dog. I'm like, hey, stop! Let that go! Go away! Outside! Sit! Lay down! Go away! He doesn't understand it because I have a foreigner in my house that doesn't speak English at all. So I'm like, hey, what? Hey, no! Like, nah, it is a dog, is not yours. I asked them why this. Like, why'd you train him German? Why do I have a foreigner dog? Why does he know how to speak German? Which he barely even knows how to do. And I'm trying, you should hear my brother, out, sit, hut, he sounds like the freaking Swedish chef from the Muppets. And the dog's like, yeah, whatever, I'm German. So the problem with this is that I can't control this guy, right? I'm looking up Google and translate seats. And it's just kind of ridiculous because he won't listen, man, because he doesn't speak English, man. I don't speak German at all. How am I supposed to control this dog? So we're going back and forth trying to wrangle this alien dog that's in here. And so what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I asked them why they did that. And they were like, we just wanted to make sure that we had our own little language so no one else could control him. Listen here, guys. If your dog is just going to be taking commands willy-nilly from strangers in the first place, he's not trained that well, okay? And to train him in a language that you don't even speak doesn't make sense, and it makes things inconvenient for me. Now, if you take him to Germany, then if they have the same problem, or God forbid you meet someone German on the streets, like, oh, that dog speaks German. I shall take that. What is he going to just steal your dog? I don't get it. But now, this dog is causing problems for me. I can't control him. And God forbid, again, dude, what if your dog gets out and he got after somebody and he's like, let go, stop, no, dog, no, stay. This dog just starts eating, mauling him alive. And you're just like, well, he doesn't speak English, you silly goose. What does he speaks German? I don't know German. Well, I can't help you there, like you freaking put that on she needs like a little warning on his collar, like, whoa, will not respond to anything, dude. Call him whatever you want, he won't get it because he doesn't speak English. And how insensitive to this poor sucker, this dog, because he's just having to listen to a different language all over. He's not picking up any of the words. So yeah, he's like, feet, and you just start yelling out syllables, hoping that you're gonna fix this dog, but this dog's gonna take you down because he's German. So yeah, German dogs are rough. They're not easy to control. I don't know if there's anything else to say about that, except for, even being German, he somehow will listen a little bit better than our crazy dog. So props to him. He's somewhat bilingual, and my dog's no lingual. And that's all I have to say about that, dude, is that I've had much experience watching and training and, guiding dogs and taking care of them. But I've never experienced this, right? I don't speak another language. This freaking dog, where's he come from? Who just drops a German dog at your house? Like, hey, good luck with that, Sit. Seats. Us. Whatever. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. I think that's everything I have to talk about. I do have more stuff, but we will talk about it in the next. We're at the end of the show now. I didn't tell you what I was teasing you about. Actually, I have one more thing. This is before we get to that. Look at that. I brought you in just a little bit closer, and I just gave you a little nibble, right? I was like, hey, here's the bread right at the beginning of the episode. Pulled it back. I said, wait, finish your food. This luxurious bread is only for dessert. And then you finished it. And I went, okay, just a piece though. Just a piece. Hold on. We got to see if you can take it. I just want to talk about real quick that I was summoned for jury duty. I don't even know if is there some, I don't know what kind of legal hoops there are with this thing. I haven't done anything with it yet, so I think I should be fine. But I got summoned for jury duty, man, and it's so exciting because I'm trying to evade this thing like I'm a criminal. I'm trying to go duck, and I already got out of it once, dude. I got summoned before, and it's like, I can't do it. I work and whatever. And so I've been trying to get out of this thing. I'm checking every single day. Right now I'm 4-0, dude. I'm 4-0. You check it every single day, trying to make sure you're not going in the next day. And too bad it's not like one of those exciting trials, it's not Ted Bundy, it's nothing. crazy. I don't care about any trials at all. Even if it was the Johnny Depp Amber Heard, which if you had that, I'm sure people would be marching in lines to go to the jury duty. And that's probably why they put it online. It's like, hey, Tristan, everybody. I was trying to say everybody. I said Tristan because I think I'm everyone. But anyways, they're like, hey, look, everybody, this is what jury duty could be. This is what the court looks like. So next time we summon you, maybe you should come and check it out. I'm like, no, I didn't care about that trial, so I surely don't care about this. If I see the most exciting, over polarizing court trial ever, and I still don't really care, what makes you think I'm going to care about this traffic violation that happened in my own area? So I'm definitely trying to evade that. You can't catch me, man. So I'm trying to get out, and I think, I don't know how many more days I have to, so I'm trying to evade it. I wanted to bring that up now. If I successfully evade capture, we will know. And if I don't, then I'm sure I'll have a funny story to tell because, far be it for me to show up and judge somebody and vote on their innocence while wearing a Tom and Jerry shirt, right? If I show up there with my cartoons and I'm like, hey, guys, I have a surfboard, by the way. And I do live in Ohio. It's crazy. Would you like this umbrella? They would not respect me. They wouldn't understand my opinions. And that's okay, dude. I've come to the conclusion, I've come to grips with that I portray myself in such a loose and literal cartoonic manner that sometimes it's not always easy for people to get it off the grip. But that makes it more fun for me because then we approach this territory where, I get to really bounce off the walls. But that's a story for a different time. So the end, guys, we're here now. What I wanted to say was that, one, I spent a lot more money, go figure, and I bought a lot of new equipment, microphone equipment galore, and this may be our final ride here in the booth. I hope it's not. I'll try and do another one in here. I know it's completely under my control. No one's forcing me to go do the podcast somewhere else, but I'm trying to set up the original location that I wanted and planned for the podcast. Now, we have been in this booth from last July to this July, so a year of freaking closeted voiceover, madness and fun. And I wanted to take this time just to appreciate the booth and these lights that have magically stayed on, which, by the way, match the colors on the shirt. You're welcome. But it's been a fun time. And you think about the Halloween episode, the fun, it's just we've had a nice, comfortable setup. So if this is the last time, let's all just comfortably say goodbye together. I'm going to be in here all the time anyways, but you guys won't see this anymore, and that's kind of saddening. But we will be venturing out into bigger and greater things coming soon. Although I feel like it's going to take me some time to set it up, so we probably will be back here again. So just put that on the edge of your mind. And again, I tried to tell you at the beginning of the episode it wasn't that big of a deal, and I'm trying to make it seem more sentimental than it needs to be because I teased it for so long. But what the frick? Who's calling? Oh, it's my dad. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
What's up? Need something picked up?
You're like, is it really?
Is that so? Uh-huh.
I need a favor, easy favor though.
All right, can do.
Yeah, Mom's.
Drop it and stop it. Business as usual.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. That was my father. He sent me on another errand, but luckily I am full of sleep and full of silly jokes to keep my mind running. But anyways, guys, I don't know what I was talking about before. I think the sentimental of the booth, but we've kind of covered that. But guys, I love you so much. Thanks for tuning into the podcast. Thanks for tuning in for all these freaking episodes. We're going deep into this show. I don't know how many episodes. I don't know which one this is. The last episode that I did, the last podcast I did, we went 66 episodes, and that took 2 years. And we're not even 2 years in, and we're so far into it. We're 70-something, 73, 74, I don't even know. It's okay. But I love you guys. I appreciate your care, your time, and coming in here and just listening to these silly thoughts as we talk about the verge of some things because, I make myself laugh, and I'm having fun, and I'm just being a silly goose, and I'm glad that we can bring this thing along the ride together, right? We're having a silly goose time together, and I just appreciate us little silly geese. So, guys, thanks so much. I will see you in the next episode, maybe in a new location, but probably not, because I love the booth, and I'm getting kind of sentimental talking about it. So I'm on the verge of leaving right now.